500 subscribers! Yeah, 500! 5 freaking hundred. We are halfway to 1,000 here. And around the same time as last year, I reached 100 subscribers too. Alright, yeah. Well, this isn't my 500 sub special. Nah, this is just the thing I usually do. So if you thought I'd waste my 500 sub special on this, then don't worry. We'll get to that eventually. I promise, we'll get to it soon. But, yeah. Alright guys, it's Totino's Overdose here. Back again with Crash Bandicoot 2. Cortex Strikes Back. Part of the Crash Bandicoot and Sane Trilogy. And last time we finished up every level here on the second floor of the hub. This time, it's time we face off against the boss of the second floor, the Komodo brothers. Direct attacks don't hurt them. Alright, so here are the Komodo brothers. A pair of Komodo dragons, as their name suggests. The big one is Mo and the skinny one is Joe. Now Mo is going to send Joe spinning around across the room until he gets dizzy. Then you can spin into him and send him back into the big bro. And that's how you get in the hit. Aye. After that, Mo is gonna toss around some swords, which you better not touch because, for those who didn't know, swords can be rather pointy. In case you didn't know, they're not spoons. He's gonna toss around some more swords, but we can dodge that easily enough. He's gonna send Joe spinning around once more until he gets dizzy. We'll get in the last hit like that. Boom! Komodo, no go, bro. And that's it for floor number 2. Now, we move up onto floor number 3. Ah, this floor smells like piss. What's that?
Good show, Crash. The Komodo brothers obviously lacked your mettle. But now's not the time to get cocky. There are still many crystals to obtain. Remember, the world is counting on you.
Alright. And yep, the third floor of the hub puts us knee-deep in some sewer water. But we can escape it soon enough by going into the first level of this floor, Plant Food. Beat the timer to earn a special gem. Alright, it's time for Plant Food. And here we have ourselves another river level. With all the same river level elements you remember from Hang 8 and Air Crash. Okay. And right there we have a dumbass mistake like that. That's how you can tell we're at the... Hold up. Alright, this is how you can tell we're at the start of a new recording session. Cause man, Every time I start a new session, I'm playing real badly. I'm playing way worse than I did at the... Am I seriously going to get a pity Aku at this rate? Okay. Let's take things nice and easy. Really? Come on, game. I don't suck this much, okay? Stop taking pity on me. I don't need your pitying. Or maybe I do. Aye. There's the timer, but we're not going for that just yet. Aye. Every time, man. Every time it's the start of a new recording session, I suddenly just act like I've never picked up a controller in my freaking life. Man, if only there was a way for me to be as good as I was at the end of a previous recording session. Aye, but anyway. It's time for a bonus stage. Yeah. We got some TNTs. We got ourselves some 1-ups. And, yep, it's fairly standard fare for bonus stages. And that's the end of it. Alright. Back to the main path. Where we got ourselves more jetboarding. Yeah. Woo! Vroom vroom! Up. And more me being reckless. Alright, before we get the checkpoint, we want to take out these plants over here. Yeah. And boom! Alright. And then we make our way all the way back here and get this checkpoint. Because it is very important. After all, it is a crate. We need it to get the gem. And whoopla! We make a jump right there. We get over these nitros, then we detonate them. Boom! And there's our gem. And there's our exit. Whoopla! Yep. There's a crystal. And there's a gem. Yeah. Yeah. Woo! Yeah, I'm not skipping the crash dance. The crash dance is essential. Anyway, we're gonna have to go back to plant food to obtain that yellow gem. Alright, here we go. It's time to race against the timer. A feature that would be expanded on later in the series, and retroactively that would be implemented back into the first and second games. Aye. But we can talk more about that when that becomes relevant. Now it's time to go! 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 And yeah, jetboards and invincibility do not mix for whatever reason. Alright. Now here's the last jetboard segment. Whoa! Ah, crap. Well, we still got another Aku and still got 20 seconds to spare. Ouch. Yeah, but anyway, boom. There's the yellow gem. And there's our exit. Whoopla! Yep. Yellow gem acquired. Yeah, yeah. Woo! Alright. Now that we've acquired the yellow gem, now it's time we move on to sewer or later. Unlock a new path by earning the yellow gem elsewhere. Alright, here we go. Sewer or nature, and as you can tell from the name, yep, it is in fact another sewer level. So get ready to wade through some more dirty sewer water. And here we have a welder lab assistant. He'll try to torch you with his flamethrower, and I just made a dumbass mistake like that. And there we just saw what happens. I don't think we've even seen the nitro death yet. But yeah, if you die from a nitro crate, the Crash's soul will be playing a didgeridoo. I don't exactly know the logic behind it. I mean, if you die in a particularly vicious explosion, your soul will gain an instrument. I don't know how that works. But anyway, more Zappy Water. And Zappy Water is not good for you, as you might know. Aye. And here's the yellow gem platform. Aye. So this is the yellow gem path. Oops. Stupid me. Come on! There are no crates to be found here, so you don't need the yellow gem to get the standard gem for this level. The only thing to be found here is this. The second gem. Okay. Let's see. We're gonna make a tricky jump here. Whoopla! Boom! Alright. Got some more cleaner drones and... Whoopla! Some more precarious platforming over some zappy waters, and this will take you back to the main path, but you know what? We're just gonna death warp back to where we were. And since there was an Aku Aku crate right above the checkpoint crate, this means we don't even have to die we don't have to die enough time for a pity Aku Aku to get one. We'll get a pity double Aku Aku if we die enough. Aye. Ah, crap. Yeah, you can tell it's the start of a new session, cause I'm playing like crap right now. Aye. Yeah, but anyway, you can just go to the yellow gem path, grab the gem on the path right as you see it, and then just die immediately. Cause dying won't take away gems you've obtained, so yeah, as I just showed you, you can just death warp. You don't even have to finish all of the yellow gem path. Alright, here we have a bonus stage. Yeah, it's really convenient how you can just die in order to get back faster. Or otherwise you'd have to do some of that annoying backtracking. However, I will only death warp when I really need to, cause I don't want to run up the death count. I've made it a goal to keep the death count as low as possible, and to make you, the viewers, hope for the death count to go as high as possible. Cause I know you're always rooting for my destruction. Anyway, here we need to launch these drones into the spinning blade, cause we can't otherwise pass it. Boom. Aye. Here we got more toaster baths. Alright. And here we've got this again. So, yeah. Pretty much what we've seen before. Alright. And boom! This is where the yellow gem path would lead you to. Here. So we'd have to backtrack if we didn't death warp. Wait, hold up. Before we go there, first we gotta detonate the nitros. Boom. And then we got another welder lab assistant. Wait, come to think, aren't the lab assistants... Aren't they Cortex's minions? Anyway, here's the crystal and a few crates. Yeah, aren't the lab assistant Cortex's minions? Why is Cortex sending his forces against me? Aren't I supposed to be helping Cortex? Isn't Cortex supposed to be the good guy or something? Man, wonder why I'm fighting his lab assistants here. Could Cortex be the real bad guy? Nah, I don't think so. Man, these lab assistants must be traitors or whatever. Yeah, but anyway, enough wading through sewer water. There's our gem, and there's our exit. Whoopla! Yep, there's a crystal. Blah. A gem covered in saliva. And another gem also covered in saliva. Yeah, yeah, hit that yoinky sploinky. Woo! Oh, what's that?
Crash, thank goodness! I hacked into Cortex's computer and found detailed schematics for an improved Cortex Vortex and a suspicious-looking space station. I'm not sure, but Cortex might be trying to...
Huh? What? Was Coco trying to tell us something there again? A new evil plan? New Cortex Vortex? Or whatever. Nah. Nah, I think she's just getting a little bit cuckoo. Get it? Cause it sounds like Coco. Yeah. I'm not funny. I'll never be. Anyway, next up, it's time to enter Bear Down. Tap run before a jump for greater distance. Alright. And sure enough, here we got ourselves another polar riding level. Alright. And I already missed the crate. Wow, great start. Yeah. Of course, here we're all about those great starts. I, Totino's Overdose, can have nothing but the greatest of starts. Anyway, another polar riding level. Essentially just a harder version of Bear Eat. Got one new obstacle coming up, but otherwise nothing really fancy about this level. Up! And there's that new obstacle. We have Eskimo Lab Assistants. They're gonna... yeah, they're holding those big blocks of ice. And... damn it. They're holding big ice blocks that they're lifting up. And they're gonna put them down. Depending on where the block is, either you jump or you don't jump. So you gotta react to them. Okay. Make sure I don't miss any crates here. Alright. Alright. Move up. And next up. Alright, you're gonna put it down. Alright. Crystal coming up. There we go. Now we just get to the end. And we should be good. Alright. So, here's a fun fact. Wait, am I at the end of the level? Do I even have any time to bring up any fun facts? You know what? I can bring up a fun fact later. Now I'll just focus on getting to the end. And there it is. Woo! Yeah! Detonate the nitros. And we'll go grab our gem. But instead of heading onto the exit, we shall go back here. Because here we have some platforms from the river levels. And if we make our way over here, that's a secret exit. Alright. A crystal covered in earwax. And a gem. Yeah, yeah. Woo! And this will take us back to the secret floor, which I have a fun fact about. In the original version of Crash 2, the first 2 islands from the first game were visible from the secret floor of the hub. Which implies that the hub world is located on the 3rd island from the first game. Unfortunately, Sane Trilogy removed the background islands. So now it's just endless sea into the horizon. Who knows what mysteries may lie on the other side. Alright, but anyway, the secret exit from Bear Down will unlock the secret entrance to Air Crash. Alright, here we go. Air Crash secret entrance. Alright, we have a few extra lives to gain here. Okay, well, let's hope this is still a net gain. Alright, come on. Well, 3 lives gained, 2 lost. Net gain of 1. Alright, get onto the jetboard again. And we've got some more sea mines and some more nitro crates. Which, as I mentioned before, you better keep your distance from those. Whoa! Alright, boom! There's the nitro detonator, and this will take us back to the main path. Alright. And the rest of the level is pretty much the same you've seen, more of what you've seen in the other river levels. Nothing really fancy here, so you know what? I'll bring up my next fun fact here. So if this LP is your introduction to Crash Bandicoot, you might be wondering, where's Tawna? And that's right, we haven't seen Tawna anywhere in this second game. And that is because Tawna was written out following the first game, as the Sony executives objected to her design. They deemed her too sexy. Yeah. Yep, the Sony executives just called a Bandicoot sexy. You heard it here. Yeah, anyway, they found her inappropriate for a kids game. So because of that, they forced Naughty Dog to remove her from the series. So, in order to get a new girl into the series, they introduced Crash's little sister, Coco Bandicoot. Hi, straight here. Yeah. Yeah, Coco was designed with the Japanese audiences in mind. And yep, we saw her for a bit back in the opening, and we've seen her throughout the hologram conversations in the hub world. So yeah, Coco's a tech genius, a young tech genius. Kinda like a certain other sidekick of a 90s platformer mascot. Alright. Damn it. Alright. Let's see if we can make this jump right here. Alright. It'll gain us 2 extra lives. That's a net gain. Okay. Yeah. So Tona would not be seen for a long time until a small Japan-developed spin-off called Crash Boom Bang. But that game kind of sucked. And after that, Tona wouldn't be seen again until Sane Trilogy. But yeah. Anyway, that was Air Crash. So let's grab our gem and head on out of here. Alright. There's the gem. Yeah. Woo! Alright. So now we can move up to the 3rd floor again, where our next level awaits. It's Road to Ruin! Clear gems often appear at the end of death routes. Alright. So here we have a Ruins level. You see, Crash, this is what Ruins levels look like. Hang 8 was a river level. I don't know, maybe Crash visited this level before Hang 8. Or whatever, which doesn't make sense because Hang 8 comes before this, but anyway. We've got some possums, more basic Goomba-like enemies, and here we have these cyborg lizards that require a slide kick to kill. Because their spiky helmets prevent you from jumping on them. and their sharp collars prevent you from approaching them from the side. We'll grab our crystal here, and we'll wait for these platforms to come back. And yep, in these Ruins levels, we have lots of fire-breathing monkey statues and crumbling platforms. We can't get all the crates just yet, so we'll just focus on doing the skull path. Alright. And here we have a gorilla tossing logs. You're not Donkey Kong, get out of here! And here we have some more moving platforms. But this shouldn't be anything too hard to deal with, so I could bring up a fun fact about that boss we just fought at the start. Oh hey, by the way, you can spin into these logs, and that will defeat them. So yeah, you don't have to worry about the logs as long as you spin into them like that. Alright. We're almost at the end of this skull path. We just got this gem right here. And now we can freely continue onward with the level. We can't even get all the crates just yet. Anyway, a fun fact about that boss we just fought. The Komodo brothers. Or wait, hold up. Hold up. oh, right. Expanding on the fact about Tona. The Japanese Crash 2 manual claims that Tona left Crash for Pinstripe. Yeah. You know, she ended up going with one of Crash's enemies instead. yeah, anyway, that's it for that level. We can't get all the crates yet, so we'll come back later. Whoopla! Blah! A crystal covered in saliva. A gem covered in earwax. Yeah. Woo! Right. But we've reached the 30-minute mark for this episode. So, next time, we're gonna finish up the 3rd floor with Unbearable and see what else this mysterious world has to offer. Yeah, but that'll be for next time. So until then, that'll be it for this episode, and I'll see you guys back at the next one.